Hey guys, it's Drunk with Friends. It's your girl V.
This is Willis.
And we're back for another episode.
Episode 5.
Is it 5? I think it's 6.
It's 5.
It's 5? Are you sure?
I literally just uploaded to YouTube yesterday.
Oh, okay. Well, then it's 5, guys. I'm missing up. Like, all these weeks has been blurring together, like, no lie. But anyway, welcome to Drunk with Friends. We always start off with a shot. We always end off with a shot. If either one of our phones go off with volume, we have to take a shot. So, shots on deck. Shots ready. We're drinking tequila, per usual. Get yours poured. Get ready.
I need to go get that bottle of the Hennessy White.
No, don't get that shit.
Why?
I'm sorry, y'all. Cheers.
Oh gosh.
Because that's not the real one. That's not the one from Jamaica.
It's an anniversary special, type bottle.
No, it's not.
I mean, I compared to one. I still got a bottle from Jamaica. The labels look different, but it's still made by Hennessy. But I guess
it's watered down. They said it tastes horrible.
It tastes the same to me.
Well, that's because you drink a lot of dark, probably.
Yeah.
Anyways, hey guys, welcome. I think they used to do that at Carolina's Kitchen. Welcome. And they used to do a little bell. If you're from the DMV area, you know about Carolina's Kitchen. They had some good pork chops, man.
I always get I like their macaroni and cheese and the cabbage. I used to get their ribs.
Good food. And then I heard they declined so much, like right before COVID they started declining.
Yeah, the pandemic messed them up.
Yeah. But anyway, okay guys, I'm gonna start off with something a little funny.
Okay.
I thought it was hilarious, but it can actually spark a good conversation after we hear it. All right. Here we go.
Bradley, my 8-year-old white student who identifies as step black because his stepfather is black. So we're at recess. I see Bradley smack a kid, and I said, absolutely not. Bradley, come here. Why'd you smack Nick? And he talking about, Mister, what color is Nick? And I was like, after you slapped him? He's red. And he's like, no, Nick is white. And Nick said I wasn't a real N-I-G-G. Hey, I get it. And he talking about, Nick should not be saying that to step black people because he doesn't know what we've been through. And white people aren't allowed to say that. Okay, please forgive me, Bradley, but I'm not well read or on the step black community and or their struggles. But nonetheless, you're not allowed to put your hands on people. He gonna look at me talking about, I guess just because we skin folk don't make us kin folk. What? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. He talking about, well, I guess only one of us is down for the culture. Brother, let's just go to the office now because I got to report this. And he talking about, well, I'll do my time. You know, that doesn't bother me. And you looking like a straight up mark. Brother, I feel like you sat at home all weekend and watched Boys in the Hood.
Oh, okay. Hey, yo. Okay. Step black.
Yo.
So, it's the comments for me. It's like, so your black card was revoked by an 8-year-old step black person is what I'm hearing.
That's a little racial dozar right there.
Like, I've never heard step black before.
Hey, you identify as it.
Like, I've never, like, is that a real thing? Someone's like, you obviously need to educate yourself on the step black community. They struggling.
I bet his nickname like white boy. You know, if you're white, you know you're in the community. If you're the white one, your nickname's white boy.
Right, facts. Facts. It really is. Like if you the cool white boy,
right?
Your name was white boy. Like it really was. It really was. Yeah. Someone was like they should follow up with a parent teacher conference. That
would be funny.
Funny. But all jokes aside, is this really a real thing? Is there a step black community out there that we are not aware of?
There's a lot of these young white kids that identify as black until they get in trouble.
Is there a step white community that we not aware of?
Maybe not. He already saying nigga.
Yeah, he was like, all right, I see what you're saying.
My man down for the cause. He only like sisters.
So it's always the black people in the comments. Like, so long story short, you snitched on my homie. Like it's his job. He still hit another child. Can you imagine if you were the parent of the child who got smacked?
Wow.
And you come in to talk to the principal about this whole situation, about your child getting, put the paws on by a step black kid. Like, it's like I can only imagine. It's like, yo, are you going through an identity crisis?
Hey man.
And then for some reason, I feel like it's going to be the step black dad's fault, regardless. It's like, what are you teaching this with this 8-year-old boy? What are you teaching him?
They always want to be black when it's convenient.
Oh,
that's little Travis Kelce right there.
I mean, but is it his fault though? Is it his fault? That's the
it's the culture. Yeah, like,
is it his fault? What's the difference
black
between
culture leads? It's popular. They've been leading hip hop. They've been leading fashion for years. Mm-hmm. Some of these people want to be black. Look at the Asian culture. They want to be black. He's white, but want to be black until it's time to be black.
But that's what I'm saying, though. Like, you know, when we were growing up, if white people wanted to be black, it was just because of, you know, BET or maybe some videos that's on VH1, MTV, whatever. Now, this is an 8-year-old impressionable kid who has access to what? Internet and the community of his black stepfather.
He might look up to his stepfather.
Right. Like, now, if that was your son, would you be proud?
Yeah. No, I mean.
You said that so fast.
You said my son, not my stepson. So
I mean, because some people don't consider their kids as stepsons.
If I had a white stepson say nigga, I feel some type of way. I mean, personally. Boy, listen here, Henry. You cannot.
But that's the thing. Kids don't say that shit. They don't say that shit. Even the black kids don't even be saying the N-word in front of their parents.
Right.
So I'm like, you can't assume that the white one is going to say it just because.
We're willing to bet money he's saying he be rapping 21 Savage and Drake word from word in front of his parents.
No, his favorite artist is Lil Boosie.
I wouldn't be surprised. Whoever these little kids into now.
I don't know who he's into. But I just thought it was funny. I wanted to open up with that because I thought that was hilarious. And I think the teacher handled it very well. Because I would have been laughing. I'm like, you said what?
Get your boy.
He said, what color did he turn? Pink? I'm like, what?
No, I've been a teacher. You ever been a teacher when they just like clench their teeth and like, get your words. Like, snatch you up. Like, get your Lord. They want to laugh at your ass. Be like, yo, get your ass over there.
And I think he was still though, because he was like, yo, I'm not well read on the step black community.
Hey man, you know transracial is a thing too.
Trans what?
Racial.
Yeah.
So
I can't keep up. I'm not even gonna lie to you guys, and I don't mean to be disrespectful. I can't keep up with all of the different labels and things of such. But he went in when he was like, you know, all black folk ain't kinfolk. I'm like, bro, you not even black.
That's been he don't even know his real daddy. That's been his stepdaddy for a minute.
It may be. It's gotta be, bro. Ain't no way. He's been in his life since he's 5. He's been in his life since he was 5.
That's all he knows.
That's all he know. And you know what? That's the only reason why I'm not too mad at it. Because if that's all he's been exposed to, right? That kids are kids no matter what race they are. If all kids are impressionable. Yeah. If that's their community they were raised in, and you know, he 8-year-old kid, so he probably stayed with somebody grandma, somebody granddaddy.
Facts.
And that's all they're exposed to.
His mom probably thick too. Ain't gonna hold you.
Could be.
Actually, you know what? I take
or could be gym partners type of situation.
Nah, but for some reason with these I'm not trying to be offensive.
Tread lightly.
Sometimes these black men want white women. They're so pressed with white women they're willing to accept anything. So they might be not as attractive.
I don't know. I think that's for the older generation. For our generation, we very particular. We have way more standards now. You gotta look right, and you gotta have at least a couple things on my list.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I'm like, that was the generation of them with that slant bobs. You know, with the two-tone slant bobs in the 2000s.
That is giving me, you know, on the couch playing video games.
How'd you get that from that? How'd you get that from that? Ain't nothing said to stab that.
I'm transracial.
It just sounds like his dad. It just sounds like his dad be talking shit.
And that's some nigga shit.
That's some nigga shit. But niggas got jobs too. They just not on the couch playing games. But I'm just saying, it seemed like
that a real one.
For the record, if he had to go back and forth with another black kid, he probably could go.
Facts.
He was like, "Oh, I see you ain't with me. Oh, all right, that's cool. That's fine."
I bet he got a fade too. The little white boy got a fade.
Bruh. They get the little razor out and they get that jaw straight on the edges.
Got some fresh J's on. I can picture.
Hey, he gotta be fly like his daddy.
Facts.
Stunting like my daddy. But anyway, guys, y'all let me know. Have you ever heard about the step black community?
I want to see him talk to his real daddy.
If he knows it.
Yeah.
I mean, if he has a that relationship, we will never know until I find maybe a part 2. It don't say part 1, part 2, but it's just a part 1 right now.
Okay, I got something funny that has something to do with race a little bit too.
Okay.
And this is something that's been irking me. Since the iPhone came out. Listen.
Why is your emoji light skinned and you ain't? Cause who is that? Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about it.
Some people lazy.
Lazy?
Some people lazy.
You can pick your... Once you pick your tone...
No, but it don't update for all of them.
Once I pick my tone, it goes into your favorites.
Excuse me. Yeah, when you... Okay, so... I can only talk about mine. Now you're going to make me have to open up my text messages.
Nah, look. I'm opening up mine now.
Look. So I got 2 different tones. I got my winter tone and my summer tone. Sometimes I'm darker, sometimes I'm lighter, bitch.
So you're doing something.
All women know what I'm talking about. We have to buy 2 different foundations a year. Because you darker.
See, it goes into your favorites. These are the ones you use the most.
Yeah, I know. But I'm talking about, so look. I'm talking about, it's not like when you choose one, it don't change all of them. That's what I'm saying. It's just the ones that you choose.
No, but if you go to your favorites, you use it all the time.
Yeah, I get that. If you go to your favorites, it'll be there. Like my color's right there. But if it's something that I have never used.
Oh yeah, gotcha.
It's not. I wish it did have that update where once you use one color, it just automatically default all of your emojis to that color.
Sure.
But they don't have that option.
But I think yours is true to your tone, mine's true to my tone. I don't think we have that issue, but also...
I feel like as long as in the ballpark, but you ain't no way you sending me some Drake colored fade motherfucker. I'm gonna be like...
you back, who this? Like, who the fuck is this nigga? I'm clowning you.
Hey, yo.
But also, like, because I work remote, we have like a work group chat for everybody. I use the yellow emoji because I don't think they know I'm black. I use the yellow one. Like I'm Homer Simpson in this bitch. Like I don't use the real one. I use the yellow one. Yellow thumbs up. Yellow everything.
I feel like that's fine. Until I see like somebody actually has their color of their skin. Like I'm like, oh, you changed it from yellow to let us know you were Caucasian. Like I'm like, oh, okay. Oh, okay. I got. All right. Well, let me tell you this. Thumbs up back to you. You got a brown one.
But I know my coworkers are white because they be using the white ones. And I'm like the only one that use the yellow one. So I think they know. They ain't gonna say nothing though.
Why are you trying to hide your identity? It's who you are.
Nah, I'm trying to be. What's the movie with Denzel's son? When he pretended to be a Klansman.
Oh, the KKK something. I remember
that shit was funny. I'm trying to do that.
I couldn't get through it. I was just like, what is the premise of this movie?
It's funny as fuck, though.
I was trying to get to the premise of the movie. I was like, okay, so they just threw you something and he was like, I'm gonna take it.
It was a good movie. I liked it.
I will have to give it another chance. I know I was falling asleep.
But that goes on the lines also where I think people put on that white voice when they at work too.
Yeah, most definitely.
Hello.
But see, that's the thing.
Hey, Sandra. How you doing?
Yeah. But there's a difference between a professional voice and a white voice. It's a difference. Like I can say, hey, according to the SOP on today's business rules, you should go and look at Amendment 1B, and have the appropriate acronyms and say what I mean, what I want you to do.
Right.
Versus like, oh yeah, so in the business rules, we can just go and look at, like, no, you don't have to change the octave higher or lower because it doesn't define your race just because of your voice may be a little bit deeper or maybe a little higher. I know some white women that have deeper voices than me. You know what's called? Cigarettes. But no, just all jokes aside, but like, it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, are you doing your job? Do
you judge people that use emojis, different skin tones though?
No, I don't judge them. Unless it's something that's so bizarre, like I said, not you sending me a thing,
a light skin nigga,
like who is this? Whose man's is this? Or like my girlfriend who got locks sending me a ginger head emoji. Like, girl,
right.
You are 1B, 1 at max. Like, what are we doing?
That's some 4C hair right there.
Ain't ain't no daggone ginger straight bob on your shit. What you got, a wig on? Let me see it. Prove to be.
It's Halloween. Let me see that wig.
Let me see it. I mean, we all creeping up on it, but let me see.
You trying to be Wendy's for cosplay?
You trying to be Chucky? The fuck? I hate responsibilities. But yeah, I'm just saying. It doesn't bother me as much. But I've never seen nobody be so far off.
Right.
It's what's the other ones that you can actually like make yourself look more? What's that? The memojis.
Yeah, the memojis.
Yeah.
Or the avatars on Snapchat and stuff like that.
Yeah. Like that's what Bitmojis. That's I can understand that. I would definitely be looking at you like you actually created this. Like you didn't just pick a color tone and just sent it. You actually went through, made your oval face, put different lips, put different. Like you actually took time.
Nigga, you going bald, but you want to have dreads on your back.
Nope. No, we will not. We will not. Hey, but it doesn't matter. It does not matter.
That's his perception of himself.
Or herself.
Oh yeah, herself. Some of y'all be bald.
I mean, it is what it is. As long as you look good with what you put on your head, that's what matters. Yeah, and even if it don't look good, if you feel like you look good, honey, then stretch yourself.
Do it for yourself.
Yeah, do it for the vibe. I ain't gonna do it. First of all,
did you see? Man, we was looking at that. I was like, yo, this little girl grown up. Pause. Like, yo, what the fuck? I'm old as shit. They showed me the little picture of that little vine girl now. I was like, yo, that ain't her. I feel old as shit, yo. I ain't gonna hold you. Shit.
All right, so I got a new topic. So, shout out to the hustle, Morning Hustle. I heard this and I already know how you're going to react, but I'm gonna play it anyway because I think this shit is funny.
Okay.
Don't interrupt it.
Alright, I'll be good.
Because it came from a good place. Okay, y'all? It came from a good place. That's the disclaimer. Alright, here we go.
We're asking for a friend on the Morning Hustle.
Hello, we're going to the DMs one more time. Hey, Morning Hustle. Man, I'm starting to think I'm dating a crazy woman. We've been tight lately, practically living together. Last week, I came home to find my place completely changed. First, it was the cleanest it's ever been, but she had rearranged the furniture, she had the table set with candlelight and dinner ready, but she wasn't there. So I called her, and she was waiting outside because she, quote-unquote, wanted me to be surprised.
That's nice.
Yeah, I was surprised, all right? And I asked her, how did she get in without a key?
Oh, wait. Wait.
So she told me she has special skills that come in handy.
Hell
and she doesn't need a key to get into most places. Man, I know I got to cut her off, but I'm scared. She's acting crazy. And what other special skills does she have? Signed, Braden. Let's talk about it. 866-HUSTLE-8.
We are the Morning Hustle.
Run. Run, nigga. Fucking run. That's some fatal attraction shit. Nigga. I appreciate my... How'd you get the key though?
It was all good until he was like, yeah, but how did you get in?
She hit that nigga with the Liam Neeson. I have a special set of skills. You do not want to play with me? Nigga, you try to break it with her, yo, you gonna be fucked. Leave. Leave.
They're not even, I don't even think they're in a relationship. He just say he's been seeing her. Like, you know, a little bit of date here, date there.
Yeah.
She obviously know where you live. Like, she's been over.
She got a key, you ain't even know it.
She didn't have a key. She had a set of tools. That's what she had. She was out there with the pit lock.
Picking the lock.
Doing the, bruh.
Right.
She was up there with the...
She was on the third floor balcony. How you get up here? Hit the sliding door.
No, what's the joint that the doctors use? And they be trying to open up when they listen to your heart.
Oh, stethoscope. Yeah.
She had that shit to the door trying to wait to hear it click, click, click. All right, we in there.
I wouldn't be surprised if she like left one of your windows unlocked before she left the day before.
Bro, I would change my locks immediately. Not like that's going to help anything.
Facts. That bitch crazy.
Yo, so how would I...
Great idea. Wrong execution. Like...
No, it was executed. It was executed.
You broke into my shit. And then you rearrange.
I'm about to
my
say
shit.
in the rearrangement, it'd be something if you came in and cleaned.
And then how you time it so well that you cook dinner? Like, is my food still hot? You just left back out, came back in. I didn't even see you leave out, bitch.
First of all,
how you know I pulled up?
That's what I was about to say. She been stalking you all week. Does she know? Oh, he arrives home around 5, between 5:25
she got your location,
and
bro.
5:40 p.m. every day.
Check your location. She got your location, bro. She got them apps on your phone. What's up, yo? That is great. Yo, my coworker did something similar. Oh, if you see this, something. I don't give a fuck. So look, right? Now tell me if this creepy or not.
It's creepy. If it's in relation to what we're talking about, it's creepy, bro.
He didn't break into her house.
Okay.
So this is what happened. He's an older guy, you know, getting back out there dating or whatever. He's from the South, so you know, Southern hospitality. That's what I'm prefacing it right there. Boom. Posted, went on like 2 or 3 dates with this girl. Friday, he hit her up trying to go out Saturday. She was like, I can't, I gotta mow the grass and do some lawn and stuff Saturday morning. I'll probably be tired. I can't go out. We can catch up next week. Next day, in the morning, she wakes up to him cutting her lawn.
Okay.
And she told him like that was crossing boundaries. And that was creepy.
I could see it being crossing boundaries. Only thing I would have as a question is, was this lawnmower in like a shed that's separate from the house? Was it just like out next to the back? Because it's
I ain't
not.
even asked. It could have been his.
I mean, it could have been his. So I mean, that's not as bad because he could have brought his own shit. Let's say for conversation's sake, he bought his own shit,
Gotcha.
and he just wanted to take something off her
Plate.
off her plate so that she won't be tired. That's the way I would have probably saw it was like, hey, that's him trying to show me, hey, I do manly stuff around the house. I can
do it without you asking.
Yeah, I mean, it would depend on the type of guy the feeling or what type of vibe we've had leading to that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, what if they've been talking for 6 months? Right? And you know this man y'all been vibing, he's been to your house, you've been to his, and you're like, all right, not this time, babe. I got stuff to do in the morning, so I'm probably gonna be tired, so I probably won't be able to go. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna surprise her. And what's the difference between that and your boyfriend taking his girl's car to go put gas in it? What's the difference? That's literally taking my property.
But I know you took my car.
No, some men don't do that.
Oh.
Some men literally have like, oh yeah, I gotta get gas, and I gotta wake up a little early because I gotta go in the work. He'd be like, all right, you got gas? He'd be like, nah, I don't. I'll get it in the morning. But then you wake up, you go to your car, and your tank's already full.
I can see how that's sweet.
I personally don't think that would the only thing that would make it weird is if he went into like her shed and like went in her garage and got it out. That's creepy because you went into my personal space and took something that was mine and did. But if he bought his own shit,
yeah,
he was outside of the premises.
My bad, dog. You might not be creepy.
I mean, like I said,
There's
just two different factors that can make it. Just like one word, one comma can fuck up a whole sentence,
and
or the lack thereof.
Now we can go on our date.
Yeah, like hey, I took care of this for you. Be ready at 6. I'm gonna take you out somewhere. That could have been a whole romantic gesture. I don't think that's that bad. I'm like, if you have a problem with that and he bought his own stuff, then you don't ever be like, oh, I want a man that fills up my tank.
Yeah.
You know, because I feel like that's worse in my opinion. You're not on my insurance. You just taking my shit. You could have get in an accident from here and 2 blocks up. I don't fucking.
Sure.
And who gonna pay for that? Me. No, you, motherfucker, you.
So back to the story, bro. Run.
Run. Move.
Yeah.
Fuck a run. Move. Cause that's wild.
Have somebody check your phone. She thought she tracked you somehow, bro.
Reset. Just do a hardcore reset. Wipe everything.
Speaking of dating, you got a topic.
Okay.
This topic actually comes from one of our favorite people, Paper Doll.
Oh, okay. Hey, Corla.
And she wanted us to talk about this, and it's about dating. All right. So, when here it go.
Let me just get the door for you. Okay. He got me at the Cheesecake Factory, y'all. I ain't getting out this car. Yes. Would you want me to open the door for you? Look. Are you're recording me?
Yeah. Yeah. This is the Cheesecake Factory. This is the Cheesecake Factory, y'all.
What's the problem with that?
This is a chain restaurant. Who takes someone that looks like this to a chain restaurant?
You want to talk about it? I'm fine with talking about it, even in front of them.
Oh, yeah, I want to talk about it.
Yeah.
Come on, get up on in the car. Yeah, we're going to talk about it. Oh, okay.
Okay. So,
yes. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
So you expect a man to go all out on the first date. Is that right?
I mean, you're supposed to. When you take out a beautiful woman and you're courting her, because I get courted. So you're courting her, right? You're supposed to take care of her. You're supposed to cover her. You're supposed to protect her, cherish her, treat her well, right?
Yeah.
That's what you're supposed to do.
I agree. I
At the
went
Cheesecake
into this
Factory?
date as I expect, with the expectations for myself, to keep you safe, you know, to respect you, to pay for your food, of course, pick you up, of course, and just treat you like a gentleman, which I believe I have done.
I mean, you've been pretty nice, but I mean,
and then
Cheesecake Factory.
I, on the other hand, have certain expectations for a girl I go out with on the first date. I expect her to be respectful too. I expect her to be cooperative, and at least, you know.
What did I do that wasn't cooperative?
Well, I mean, like, even like when we were walking to the car, you wouldn't put your hand around my arm or anything like that, or hold my hand or anything like that.
I mean, it's too early for that.
Okay.
I don't know you.
I can respect that. I can respect that.
Okay.
When I got to your apartment to pick you up, you didn't want to invite me in. I can respect that too. We're not
Again.
maybe
I don't
we're not
know
there
yet.
Okay.
I don't know yet.
And then, but
I mean, I feel like I'm doing everything I'm supposed to do as a woman.
But
I got myself
there's
all made
nothing
up.
wrong with the Cheesecake Factory, right?
Yes, there's a lot wrong with the Cheesecake Factory.
Okay. Well, look at
I mean,
my planner where we were gonna go originally.
see, now that's where we should have went. All right there. Call him.
No.
What do you mean no?
See,
I know you
specifically
didn't.
told you both yesterday and this morning that I'd come to pick you up at 4 p.m. Right? And I got to your place at 4 p.m. You didn't even come downstairs for another hour, and so I was waiting downstairs
I understand.
for an hour. Right?
But I wasn't expecting for work to take me so long. I got home a little late. And like I said, I don't know you well enough to invite you up into my apartment.
And
that is not possible.
And that's why I'm saying, I'm thinking, okay, if we're not there in the relationship to, you know, meet at your apartment, then maybe we're not ready in a relationship for such a nice, fancy restaurant as Aria. Especially if I'm paying for the whole thing.
So is there another slide of how, so from what I heard.
I was about to tell you.
Okay, go ahead. It's your story. Go ahead.
So, for context, right?
Yeah.
This lady, she records, she's on a date. The guy pulls up to Cheesecake Factory. She was refusing to get out the car because she doesn't do chain restaurants. Now, the backstory behind that was he had reservations to a nice restaurant, but she was late and they canceled a restaurant, so he decided to go somewhere else. Well, they didn't cancel the restaurant, but canceled the reservation. So decided to go somewhere else. He pulls up to Cheesecake Factory. She refuses to get out because I guess she looks too good with that dollar store purple lipstick on your head. Like, never mind. But are women like? Is it wrong to take someone to Cheesecake Factory? The cheesecake's fine.
So there was more to that story that I heard as well.
Oh, okay.
So apparently he told her to be ready at 4 o'clock.
Right.
And at 4 o'clock, when he got there, she wouldn't let him into her apartment, so he ended up staying downstairs in his car for an hour.
Oh, he needed a special set of skills.
No, absolutely not. He was downstairs waiting for an hour, which that's what made them miss the reservation that they had already planned.
Right. Okay. Got
And when she got in the car, that's when he was like, hey, this is what I had planned for us. We was gonna go here. She's like, oh yeah, we can go here. It's like, well, we can't go here no more, but because you took a while, we've now missed our reservation. So this is the next best thing I had in my mind for us to go without a reservation, because I believe this is in Atlanta, mind you.
Oh yeah,
I think it is.
It's hard to get reservations in places in Atlanta.
Yeah, this is in Atlanta, I believe, and it's like it's the best thing I can think of without having to get a reservation on a last minute basis.
Facts.
So now that all that's completely out there too, I didn't think Cheesecake Factory was a bad chain.
No,
it has over 100 options.
Yeah, the Cajun pasta fire. Y'all tripping.
And I like their salmon rolls, the little appetizer, the little crispy salmon. Me and my sisters love eating that appetizer. So, yeah. I don't see what the problem was. I see the problem. The problem's her. Because she look regular. Regular smegular.
All black women are beautiful.
She looked regular. For her to be saying, for me to look like this, now you're giving us the opportunity to judge you.
Yeah.
Because you putting yourself out there. I can't believe he wanted to take me, a woman that looked like me, and then she doing all this, showcasing herself.
And why you recording me? You going back home. I'm dropping your ass the fuck back home. Or I'm getting you an Uber, because you really don't irk me. Hopefully she don't live far. He probably didn't get to smash yet. Nothing.
Yeah, no. And then I think he took her back home, and she was like, I can't believe you're really taking me home. He was like, yeah, because this ain't going to work.
You acting like a child and take you home. No, when your parent, you act up at the store, take your ass back home.
Somebody was like, listen, that red velvet cheesecake hit every time, so I don't see the problem.
Big facts.
Somebody said, honestly, her attitude ain't worth Applebee's.
My Dollarita? You would've got a Dollarita fucking with me.
Bruh, nah.
Ain't nothing wrong with you. It's nice in there. I would go. Now, is this the first date?
I'm thinking so.
But you made me miss the reservation. And then you were an hour late for what? Because you had to put the purple lipstick on?
And then I'm looking at her makeup. I'm thinking this bitch is glammed up for an extra hour. So here's what me and my husband was talking about this about 2 days ago. About this one. And then there's another one.
With the oysters?
Yeah, with the oysters. They came out within 48 hours of each other. The stories.
Oh, bitch. I mean, women.
So, some women, you can't overgeneralize. I just learned that.
Some of these hoes.
Either way, if it was it was an hour, and she came down there glammed the fuck up. I mean, and I know a lot of people don't like heavy makeup, but if she came down there looking like she work at MAC or work at any of these Ultra Beauties or whatever, she was make the fuck up, lashes, contour, wig to the left, to the right. If she was made up and done like that, then I'd be like, all right, I can see why it took her an hour. But then again, the man said, hey, can you be ready at 4? If you cannot agree to be done at 4, then you shouldn't agree with that. I've even had dates pick me up in the past where they'd be like, all right, be ready by 5:30, and they'll meet me at the door, and I'm like, all right, just give me 5 minutes. I'm just gonna get my bag, get something 5 minutes, 5 to 10 minutes waiting on the girl to get her purse or and even then I still let them sit in the living room if we've talked enough on the phone. I'm like, all right, don't try to steal nothing. If we've chilled enough where you can at least you had that man sit outside in his car for an hour.
Hey.
And if it happened recently, it's still kind of probably warm in the ATO. Wasting my gas to keep me cool in air conditioning.
And this car look nice.
Fucking wild as shit, bro.
Hey,
she got on these dollar store hoops. Not dollar store, hair store hoops.
Careful on me. Got my guy. Have some more respect for yourself. I'd have left. You're not leaving me outside for an hour. You're not. I'm good. I'm not pressed for. And that's the problem. I don't think she had any respect for him. She was just going to get a free meal.
That's exactly what it was. And
She didn't really want to be with her.
No, she didn't. Most definitely didn't. And I think he was very nice and very calm. Because
he didn't want to open the door for her.
Yep. Because if he was a black man, like a short fused black man, he would have left her.
Got me messed up.
Did you not appreciate my time, the effort that I put into tonight?
You acting childish? I'm gonna treat you like a child.
And honestly, I saw what he had on. He looked a little bit more relaxed dressing too. Yeah. So maybe even the spot wasn't that crazy dressy, and that's perfectly fine.
You look step black.
Shut the fuck up. Hey
So no, he look like Indian. He look other. That's why she was able to get away with that shit. He looked other.
First of all, stop. Just stop. He said he looked so like. Oh God, I'm hot. But yeah, the fact that he even tried to continue the date, it was like, yo, I'm gonna still take her out. Cause yeah, maybe she's bad with time. And I know some girls are just horrible with being somewhere on time. I know
we have to be our 4th, 5th date if I'm waiting outside for an hour. But no, it gotta be the first date. Why am I waiting outside? It gotta be the first or second date.
It's definitely the first date.
Okay.
It's definitely the first date. It's definitely first date.
But why am I picking you up on the first date? You don't want me to know where you live at.
You're trying to be a gentleman.
Nick, I'll send you some. We're meeting. First date.
I mean, you can't get mad at a man who's a little old school, wanting to pick his date up and drive her. Like that's still, there's some people that are chivalrous in that dating arena.
Right.
And obviously he was trying to be. Like I said, we don't know if this is a skit or not, but at least he was trying to.
It's giving me skittish. A little bit.
A little bit. The only part where I feel like it did give me skittish is because I guess he was aware that he was going to have to explain himself on camera. He's like, we want to tell them too. All right, fuck it. I guess in his head he was like, fuck it, I didn't do anything wrong. And then I also protected him. I feel like, because some women, some will definitely twist the facts on stories. Like he had me there, and then no. All right, you want to record me? All right, let's do this. Yeah. All right, let's do this.
Tell me how you was late.
Yep. Tell me how you was late. Tell them how showed them how I had a whole itinerary date planned out. That is, y'all kill me. I'm sorry. You asked for a guy to pick a place for y'all to go, to plan the date out, so that you be like, hey, where we going? Where you want to go? And the guy actually does it. And you drag him like this, disrespect his wishes, like do it. You deserve to be single.
Big facts.
That's all I was gonna say. Now you go ahead. My bad.
I forgot where I was going with it, but yeah, that's fucked up. Yeah, do better. The dating pool's trash. I ain't gonna hold you. Oh, that's what I was gonna say. Son, do you know I'd be pissed up? Because what if I made a reservations at one of these fancy restaurants that make you put down like a deposit?
Yep. I
lost my $50.
Bro, you blocked.
And you probably ain't giving no pussy.
Look, he was respectful enough that he took her home. Better than me.
Way better than me.
Better than me. That's all I got.
Way better than me.
Because that's wild. Just like the other girl, got 4 orders of oysters.
Oh, slurping them bitches down. I'd have been turned off. Like you just.
And then was gonna order appetizers. I thought the oysters were the appetizers.
Yeah, order crab cakes and some more shit after that. That nigga. All right, let's tell the story for context.
Alright, go ahead.
So the story is this woman went on a date. It sounded like she didn't even want to go. Cause and then she was like, the dude was like pressing her out for this date, so she was like, "Fuck it, I'll go," or some shit like that. He said, "Let's meet for drinks." They met for drinks, and she ordered 4 dozen oysters.
That's wild as shit.
Then after she eats the oysters, orders crab cakes and some more shit while he's just drinking his drink. And then he says, "I have to go to the bathroom," and leaves. And then texted her or called her and was like, "Yeah, I didn't agree to pay for all that. If you want, I can cash up the money for my drink." And yeah.
And that's why you drive separately.
Real fact. That's why you meet me there. Because if you wildin',
yeah, I'm leaving your ass there. Because now I got
she don't care.
That shit
Like
wild, bro.
4 dozen oysters. Ain't nothing sexy about eating oysters.
I mean, some
On the
people
first
like
date?
some people like doing that. Like, I'm not gonna knock that part because some people really. I might say when we met up for whatchamacallit.
Yeah, I remember.
Yeah.
They had 4.
Yeah, I know.
Dozen?
I went out with some co-workers a couple months back, and I think because I'm trying to get into eating oysters, but like I've only had them like once, like fried, and that was out in New Orleans. Shout out to Nola. I had them fried, and then I had them for the first time with them. I think it was like oyster Rockefeller, when they put the cheese and the breadcrumbs and maybe bread. So I was like, all right, I think I'll be able to handle it better if it's cooked a little bit.
Right.
So I had one of hers, and I was like, you know what, this ain't bad. I can barely taste it because of all the other stuff that's on top. Not bad. So I was like, all right, I'll order because they only come like 6 sometimes.
Right.
I was like, I'll order my own. I can only get through 3. And I was like, yeah, after a while, the texture brings up to me. I was like, hey, y'all can have the rest.
Yeah.
Like, it's one of those things I would probably share with the individual,
Right.
Type of thing. And I think that's what it is. It's about sharing oysters with the person you out with.
Right.
And it's like how people eat crabs or something. Like, it's a social thing.
I think the texture is more on the same lines like mussels.
Yeah, it is. Possibly. I've never had them like how like just shucked raw. Yeah, I've never had it that way.
Okay.
Yeah, I've never had that way. I've always had them like cooked or fried.
We don't do that raw around here, y'all. So no, I'm just kidding.
Either way,
Be like, speak for yourself.
I am married. I can do whatever I want.
Big fact.
But anyway, so yeah, 4 rounds. I don't even know how much it costs for oysters. A dozen.
Happy hour, nigga.
Oh, that part. Like, cause I know that like sometimes they have like dollar oysters at certain bars and shit like that. So a dozen. Let's say if it was because he wanted to go for drinks, so he probably went to a happy hour type of situation.
Right.
Let's say at minimum that was $12 a dozen. So $48 just on.
And you got drink.
And you thought that was sexy?
Facts.
I want him to know I aphrodisiac. I want to be so ready later.
Well, I heard it was an aphrodisiac.
Yeah, it is.
More so for men than women, though.
I didn't know. I just heard it was just aphrodisiac. Period.
If you Google it, we bought facts here. It's a aphrodisiac, and it's used to treat erectile dysfunction for men.
Interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. The more you know.
I'm still not eating that shit.
That's a lot of money. $48. That could have been 4 drinks right there. But you
Her
drank
tab was over 100.
easy. Easy. Then crab cakes from some place that's not from Maryland.
Yeah.
You know they was taxing that ass.
Who knows how many drinks? And then you recorded the whole thing, and that gave me skittish too. She recorded the whole thing. And when she was slurping them shits down, just like I wanted to see what she looked like. To be honest with you, no offense. Oh, I love all my black queens, but like for you to do some shit like that, I feel like
it's the audacity. It's like you felt like it's one of those things where you really felt like you looked that good that you can get away with some shit like that.
Facts. Yeah.
And then my thing is, it's giving that you've done it before.
Oh,
for you to feel comfortable to do it to somebody else out the break.
Yeah.
No, that's big wild. At that point, once I realized he texted me, he was like, yeah, I went home, I can see money for my stuff, I would have had a shot because I'm like, fuck.
Facts. I'd have left too. I would have hit the whole I'm gonna run the bathroom real quick, right out the fucking door.
That's audacity, bro. Like, it's just
I wouldn't even called you or text you. I'd have just sent you a cash out for $12 for my drink.
Yeah, I get the bartender a tip at least.
It's happy hour. Every drink was probably $5.
Depending on where it's at.
Sure. Well, thank you, Paper Doll, for sending us this topic. If you guys have topics that you want us to discuss, send it to us.
Definitely.
On Instagram. Drunk with Friends with a Z.
Agreed. So we can go ahead and end it off with this. This is your topic, but I was going to send it to, but I thought it was really, really funny. So.
Jada?
No, I don't want to talk about Jada. I don't want to talk about Jada because.
Somebody was like, the only Jada we recognize is Jada Kiss.
It's Jada Kiss.
Somebody said, Will Smith would kill this bitch, but then she'll be with Tupac.
Yep, I saw that shit too. I can't. I fucking can't.
But go ahead.
Hold on 1 second. I'm trying to find it. Oh no, I'm not even gonna do that one. I'm gonna do one I saw today. So shout out to Shits and Gigs.
Okay.
I love watching their clips. I love tuning into their podcasts because they be having me cracking up all the time. But we're going to I don't know if you've heard about this whole new wave of, you know, boy math, girl math, church math. Like, it's like a whole trend. It was like girl math is, you know, saying I'll be there in 10 minutes knowing you didn't even go take your shower yet. Like, that's girl math of like.
That was some girl math with the girl.
Yeah. All right. So I'm going to play this one. And I want to hear y'all opinions about it, okay? All right, and let's go.
Mum math is making you clean the entire house for guests that aren't going to leave the living room. King
Bro.
facts. My mum would say, why haven't you changed my bed sheets? It's New Year's Eve.
That's not a sentence a human being has said. It's New Year's Eve. What does that mean to me?
Family! I want to start the year fresh. Can't you see I want to start the year clean and fresh? Dad math is asking me the same math question whilst there's tears in my eyes. Dad math is having kids with multiple women and expecting everyone to have one happy family.
Where do you man get the audacity?
Facts.
I work 12 hours a day.
Facts. I provide for all of you.
I provide for
Shut
all of
up
you.
and get along.
Shut up.
Mum math is beating your kids before church and wondering why they won't praise the Lord.
So in the beginning, he was like, mom math is making you clean the whole upstairs when no one's leaving the living room.
Right.
Which my mom used to do too. And the second one, you know, we worry things differently. Because, you know, we over here, we're American. And America, make it. But we're American, right? But Black American. But I was raised the same way as a lot of Black people. Like, you don't come into the new year with a dirty house. So that's what they were probably basically saying. Like, why didn't you change the sheets? Like, why didn't you?
Why I gotta change my mother's sheets?
that's what he was saying. That's what he was saying. But like, that's some real shit.
Yeah.
Like, mom math is a real thing. Like, all of these dishes in a sink and it's one bowl and a spoon. Like, the math not mathing
At all.
like, not at all. So I'm just trying to think of like other things that could be like mom math or like dad, like that dad math with the, you have all these different kids but all these different people talking about
Facts.
be one happy family. What? How? Why?
You got 3 baby mothers and 1 job.
Talk about get along. What? Y'all made the joke, you and Shad. Dad math is going away to get some milk, coming back 10 years later.
Facts.
I'm back, but where's the milk, my nigga?
Still waiting.
Still waiting on the porch. Still waiting. Oh, but yeah,
You know, nigga math was like, you know, I'll be there in 5 minutes, like you said.
Yeah,
Be
30 minutes later. 30 minutes later. Or mom math, I'm gonna beat you when you get home, but the teacher already punished me. Like, why do I gotta get beat twice?
Right.
Like, why I gotta get in trouble twice? I already got it once.
You better be lucky if you don't get it when your dad get home too.
That part. Or mom math, I was thinking about the church when it was like when they'll like pop you and tell you to fix your face. How? Jesus saw you hit me. Like, I felt you hit me. How? The math not mathing.
It's not.
The math not mathing.
Not mathing at all.
Or I even seen some for like work math or HR math. It was like how you oh shit, what was that? I just had it in my head. It was like how you talking about, oh, we appreciate your employees, but you give us a pizza party.
Facts. I want a bonus.
I want a bonus.
I don't want a fucking pizza party. I can't pay my bills with pizza. I already bought my lunch, bitch.
No, like,
you want surprises with a pizza party, and I got my lunch in the refrigerator.
Or work math is you hire new people and they getting paid more than you. How? How? I got more tenure here. Like, how? Make it make sense. Or American math, tax you more just because you make more. Why? I clearly needed it. That's why I was trying to get more money.
Facts.
Just
trying to keep you down.
Keep just taking more out of my taxes. Like,
yeah.
How?
Math ain't mathing, yo.
Math ain't mathing.
At all.
At all. But anyway, with that being said, y'all tell us some more stuff that's not mathing.
Right.
Let me know your thoughts in the process, because I want to know.
And let us know if you have a special set of skills.
I almost dropped this tequila. Shut the fuck up.
Or if you have a stepson that's
Step black.
Step Yeah, he gonna be that one white boy in the fraternity. Yeah,
It's my probably.
he gonna be that
And
one
he's gonna
boy
be-
that's cute.
And he's a
Or
Kappa. He's gonna be a Kappa.
The white boy always a Kappa,
Yeah,
and he
yeah.
always a ginger.
Yep. Always.
He always
The math is mathing. Always a ginger.
Always a
Always
ginger white
a
boy
ginger.
with the Kappas.
Always a ginger. That's the fuck. That's yo. All jokes aside, that's the fuck truth. It's like they be like, all right, you pretty enough to be black-ish, to be step black. Like you just come on. Like
Did
they,
you see that theory where all the ginger anime characters, when they do live actions, they just make them black?
No, I did not. I'm dying.
Go back and watch One Piece. A couple of people that are black are like ginger in the actual anime.
In the actual, I cannot. Y'all let me know what other math is not mathing.
Actually, Hermione was supposed to be black.
Should have been.
Yeah,
Yeah.
she's a white ginger.
They was like, no, we can't do too much now. We just got it approved to be making these.
We got that one white
R.I.P.
boy.
Dumbledore. R.I.P.
Oh yeah, that was sad.
Yeah.
No, didn't somebody just die recently that was in the movies?
That guy.
Oh, it was Dumbledore. Okay.
Yeah, it was Dumbledore. Yeah.
Well, the new Dumbledore, because the old Dumbledore died a while back.
No,
and then they changed it with a new one.
No, the old Dumbledore.
Huh?
The old Dumbledore from the original movies.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. The one, that's another one, math not mathing. Like, how is it that you always tell us every year, hey, you're in the safest school in the world, but they always infiltrate. Harry's always near death every fucking year. Why does he keep coming back to this school? The math not mathing.
At all.
At all. But anyway, y'all, cheers.
Hopefully Harry Potter parents was trash.
The parents that are dead or the aunt and uncle?
All
Alright. Like you wait until I go do some shit to now show up. Ain't you about a bitch?
Harry needed therapy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh shit, we took our shots, but we forgot to tell you where to find us at. You can find us on all streaming platforms: Apple, Google, Spotify, Castbox, Pandora, Podbean, and you can follow us on YouTube, DWF Podcast. We always there. You get to see these clips. I blended clips in. You can see it. You can see our natural reactions. It's always funny. Get at us, like and subscribe.
What he said.
With that said, we will see you guys next week.
Deuces.